This is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN.Live, and we're at the Precious Metals Summit 2019 in Beaver Creek, Colorado. With me right now is Brandon Macdonald from Fireweed Zinc. It's a publicly traded company, two symbols for you, FWZ on the TSX Venture and FWEDF in the US. Brandon, welcome to SNN.Live.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's great to have you on. So for our audience, let's get an overview of the company, and then we'll go from there.
Sure. Fireweed is a Canadian-listed zinc, lead, silver explorer developer with a project in Yukon Territory, Canada.
So let's get a history of the company. When did it start, and how did you develop to where you're currently at today?
The company actually did an IPO in 2017. We signed a definitive agreement to acquire the core of our project from Hudbay in 2016. So we've been trading 2 years since then, have raised an aggregate of about $20 million since listing. It's been going pretty well since then.
So what makes this project and your company unique compared to some of your peers out there?
Scale for starters. So when you look at the globally available zinc lead projects in the world, Fireweed is one of the 50 largest zinc lead projects in the world. It's one of the few this large held by a junior. It also has a very good average grade. So that makes it pretty special. There's not a lot of juniors that get to have their hands on a project this good.
And what's your background? I mean, how'd you come into all this?
Well, it depends how you want to go far back. It's actually worth going all the way back. So I'm originally a Yukon boy. I was born in Whitehorse, but my hometown is a little place called Ross River, Yukon, which is actually near our project. I was introduced to a couple people who were building the company and joined them as a founder. I'm originally a geologist. I spent some time in London, England as an investment banker there. So I've always been a mining guy, but at different parts of the industry.
And then from what you can tell me, what are some of the company's value catalysts now for the rest of 2019 going into 2020?
For the rest of 2019, we have more drill results coming. And in particular, there's a new zone we've been working on called the Boundary Zone, which was not in our resource update last year, and therefore not in the PEA that was published on the back of that. We're expecting 2 holes from that, which should be very interesting results. And then, over the rest of the year and going into next year, it's about, how we choose to advance the project. Do we do a new resource update? Is there going to be a new study on it? That's something that we're very seriously considering at this point. And then from there, you've established yourself as a premier project. We already have Tech Resources, a 9.9% investor in the company. So I think you look to a future with a partner or potentially acquirer.
And where can our audience go and find more information about Fireweed Zinc?
You go to fireweedzinc.com. You can email myself or my IR people, and we're always happy to chat.
My name is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN.Live. And we're at the Precious Metals Summit 2019 in Beaver Creek, Colorado. With me again has been Brandon Macdonald from Fireweed Zinc, publicly traded company, 2 symbols for you, FWZ on the TSX Venture and FWEDF in the US. Brandon, thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks a lot.